the grand opening of 1587 Prime in Kansas City, a moment unfolded that quickly captured the world's attention. During the latest episode of the New Heights podcast, Travis Kelce surprised everyone by sharing a deeply personal story, the special gift he received from his fiancée, Taylor Swift, on that unforgettable night. What seemed like a passing detail instantly became the centerpiece of conversation across social media, sparking curiosity, admiration, and emotional reactions from fans everywhere. The grand launch of 1587 Prime wasn't just a celebration of fine dining, it was also a reflection of the milestones in Travis's life. Co-founded by Kelce and his close partners, the restaurant drew in both the sports world and Hollywood spotlight. Amid the flashing lights and excited crowd, Taylor Swift's gesture added a layer of intimacy that no one expected. When Travis described the gift, his voice carried pride and affection, revealing how much it meant to him beyond its material value. For him, it wasn't simply about what the gift was. It was about the thought and love behind it. Sitting beside him, Jason Kelce's reaction spoke volumes. Known for his honesty and sharp humor, Jason paused to let the weight of the moment sink in. His subtle smile and heartfelt words showed not just brotherly pride, but also deep respect for the way Taylor has embraced Travis's world. Those present at the event recalled how Taylor walked into 1587 Prime radiating joy, her presence instantly lifting the room. When she handed the gift to Travis, the exchange between them wasn't loud or showy. It was quiet, genuine, and powerful. For fans who have followed their journey from the very beginning, this simple act carried proof of a bond built on more than fame. Since going public with their relationship, every appearance of Travis and Taylor has ignited speculation. Some wonder if moments like this hint at wedding preparations already in motion, while others believe Taylor's thoughtful gestures will continue to shape their love story in ways the world has yet to see. In the end, what Travis shared on the podcast was more than just a story about a gift. It was a reminder that even in the middle of bright lights, stadium crowds, and global tours, love thrives in the quietest moments. And once again, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce proved why they remain not only a power couple in music and sports, but also in the hearts of millions around the world. The ceremony gathered not only Kansas City Chiefs teammates, but also stars, close friends, and, most strikingly, Taylor Swift, the woman set to become Travis's future partner. Her radiant smile and graceful presence instantly transformed the event's atmosphere into something unforgettable. Everyone, reporters, fans, and analysts, recognized this was far more than a restaurant launch. It was a defining milestone in Travis's journey. During his heartfelt speech, he revealed his dream for the restaurant to serve as more than just a dining spot, but as a second home where memories, stories, and love could be preserved. That promise became reality the moment Taylor appeared holding a mysterious gift, turning the evening into one of the most talked about highlights later shared on the New Heights podcast. Jason Kelce, curious and amused, pressed his brother about the grand opening, recalling the electric energy, the flood of viral photos, and the unforgettable sight of Taylor Swift standing proudly by Travis's side. Jason, with his natural wit, couldn't resist teasing his younger brother. So, I heard a certain gift was given that night. Are you keeping it secret or letting the world in? The playful question made Travis chuckle, pause for a moment, and then reveal the truth. I think it's finally time everyone knows. Taylor gave me something I never expected. Not jewelry or a car, but a hand-drawn painting covered with her heartfelt notes. In vivid detail, he described the image of Arrowhead Stadium, surrounded not just by roaring football energy, but with glowing musical notes rising from the stands. For Travis, the gift symbolized the perfect meeting point between two separate worlds, sports and music, woven together through love. It wasn't just a painting, it was a quiet declaration that their bond could bridge everything. In that moment, Taylor Swift proved her love didn't need luxury watches or supercars to shine. It spoke louder through meaning, memory, and devotion. It was a hand-drawn painting, simple yet carrying profound meaning. In it, Taylor depicted Travis standing proudly in the heart of the stadium, surrounded by cheering fans, while musical notes drifted upward from the opposite stands, merging with the roar of the crowd. In the corner, she had written a single line: music and football. They all take us to the same place where our hearts belong. For Travis, this was more than artwork. It was a promise that wherever his football journey led, he had someone who truly understood and shared it. Jason, hearing the story, couldn't hide his shock and emotion. Wow, I thought it would be a vintage wine or jewelry, but this actually made you choke up. Now I see why you couldn't stop smiling at the party. Fans echoed the sentiment, praising Taylor's gift as proof of her ability to turn the smallest gesture into something eternal. That painting wasn't about fame or wealth. It was love transcending limits, a pop icon and an NFL star, different yet perfectly in tune. Jason summed it up. No luxury brands or supercars needed, just a painting and sincerity strong enough to move the world. What's most powerful is that this story doesn't end with the gift. On the podcast, Jason highlighted his admiration for how seamlessly Taylor has become part of the Kelce family. From intimate gatherings and lively parties to roaring stadiums, she's always there with warmth and authenticity. Jason reflected, "What struck me wasn't only the painting itself, but the way Taylor chose to express her heart. She didn't lean on luxury, she turned to art, something tied to her soul, to gift Travis. It was the purest way to say, 'I understand you.'" That moment touched countless viewers, proving their relationship was never built on spectacle, but on true connection. Media voices immediately dissected the meaning, noting how a global superstar and an NFL icon can make headlines not through extravagance, but through sincerity. Yet this gift resonated far deeper, casting an image of love untouched by superficial glitter. Toward the close of the podcast, Travis admitted the painting made him think seriously about the future. "When I look at it, I see more than football or music. I see a family, a home, a long path we'll walk together. Taylor gave me a reminder that our love moves with us, no matter what lies ahead." Jason laughed at his brother's words, yet nodded knowingly, while fans flooded the internet with emotional praise, calling it one of the most iconic New Heights moments. As if to seal the memory, Taylor later appeared in a chic Simkai plaid two-piece with Gucci heels and a Chanel necklace, while Travis stood proudly in a crisp white shirt, navy Tom Brown shorts, and sleek black dress shoes. "Happy birthday, Pat, and congrats, TT. Thanks for hosting us." Brit, Brown captioned with warmth, capturing the spirit of a celebration that came right after Taylor Swift attended the Kansas City Chiefs' first home game of the season since announcing her engagement to Travis Kelce in August. On Sunday, September 14th, the global superstar was spotted in the stands as the Chiefs clashed with the Philadelphia Eagles in a highly anticipated 2025 Super Bowl rematch. Yet, despite the electrifying atmosphere, the night ended in disappointment as the Eagles pulled off a narrow 20-17 victory. Just days earlier, the Chiefs had suffered a tough 27-2 loss against the LA Chargers in their September 5th season opener in São Paulo, Brazil. Against this backdrop, Swift and Kelce's engagement, revealed in their joint Instagram post on August 26th, carried even more emotional weight. "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married," Taylor teased in the caption, a nod to her 2024 hit So High School, long believed to reference Travis. The announcement also tied perfectly with Swift's unveiling of her 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl, revealed on August 12th with Travis and Jason Kelce by her side on the New Heights podcast. Following the Eagles' latest win, Patrick Mahomes took accountability at his post-game press conference, admitting he released the ball just a fraction too early, saying, "We got the defense we wanted. Cover zero with the safety in play. I just threw it a tad too soon." Travis tried explaining the final play with all the weight of responsibility in his voice. He admitted he wanted to place the ball low and tight on his receiver's body, hoping he could absorb the hit and still reach the end zone. But as every fan saw, it didn't unfold that way. And while Patrick Mahomes took the blame, the disappointment on Travis Kelce's face told its own story. Meanwhile, hidden from the cameras, Taylor Swift had quietly slipped into Arrowhead Stadium. Unlike her usual spotlight moments, she kept a low profile, watching every play, every tackle, as if the weight of the game pressed on her shoulders too. Not a single glimpse of her appeared on the broadcast, but those close to the team whispered about her presence, describing it as a quiet show of support. For Kansas City, the sting of defeat was heavier because it followed another painful memory. Just months earlier, Philadelphia had crushed their dreams of a historic three-peat, walking away from the Super Bowl with a brutal 40-22 victory. Travis Kelce, with just 4 receptions for 39 yards that night, couldn't shake the thought that maybe his career had reached its twilight. At one point in the offseason, he even admitted retirement had crossed his mind. But when Fox Sports' Aaron Andrews sat down with him before the game, his words carried both reflection and determination. "I still have more to prove. Travis confessed, acknowledging the sting of the Super Bowl loss, but refusing to let it define him. He had spent long weeks training in Florida, pushing his body to its limits, trimming down to sharpen his game for a grueling 13th season. Now approaching his 36th birthday in October, Kelce knew every catch mattered. Last year had been his toughest yet, finishing with a career-low 823 yards and 97 receptions, numbers that whispered decline. But to Travis, they were fuel, a reminder that his journey wasn't over.